Operation Sindoor was not an impulsive response but a well-planned and thoroughly executed military maneuver. The Indian Army, backed by real-time surveillance and satellite data, successfully struck terror hubs located in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir (POK), knowing well the consequences of further escalation in the face of India's proactive doctrine. What sets Operation Sindoor apart is its strategic messaging. Unlike past retaliations that were often reactive, this mission was proactive and aligned with the new Indian security paradigm of striking first and striking smart. भारत माता की जय. Namaskar, myself Deepak Kumar Rath. I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India. The whole Indians, all the Bharatvasis are little bit relaxed now. Why? Because Operation Sindoor has happened and everybody is saying Jai Ho. In a decisive show of military capability and strategic resolve, India executed Operation Sindoor, a targeted precision strike mission aimed at neutralizing terrorist launchpads and infrastructure operating across the line of control (LSC). The operation, named symbolically after Sindoor, a sign of sanctity and valor in Indian tradition, was not only an act of retribution but also a statement of deterrence. It unfolded swiftly, marked by calibrated intelligence inputs, technological coordination, and accurate engagement of enemy positions that posed a direct threat to Indian security and civilian life in the border areas. The Indian Army, backed by real-time surveillance and satellite data, successfully struck terror hubs located in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir (POK), ensuring minimal collateral damage and no Indian casualties. Operation Sindoor was not an impulsive response but a well-planned and thoroughly executed military maneuver. India's swift action through Operation Sindoor has disrupted Pakistan's routine playbook by targeting launchpads, armed caches, and temporary shelters used by terrorists across the border. The Indian Army has not only preempted potential large-scale attacks but also conveyed a strong message: India will act unilaterally and decisively when provoked, and this has happened. That is why I told in the beginning that India is happy now. The situation at the LOC post-operation remains tense but under control. Following the strikes, there has been a predictable escalation in the ceasefire violations from the Pakistani side, accompanied by propaganda attempts to downplay the damage suffered. However, Indian defense forces have maintained a state of heightened vigilance with quick reaction teams and additional troops deployed to sensitive areas. Surveillance drones, thermal imaging, and radar-based monitoring have identified and intensified along the frontier, preventing further infiltration and mapping any sign of retaliatory build-up on the Pakistani side. Pakistan's diplomatic rhetoric, while aggressive, remains cautious in actual military terms, knowing well the consequences of further escalation in the face of India's proactive doctrine. What sets Operation Sindoor apart is its strategic messaging. Unlike past retaliations that were often reactive, this mission was proactive and aligned with the new Indian security paradigm of striking first and striking smart. The use of precision-guided munitions, aerial surveillance, and well-coordinated infantry movements reflects maturing doctrine that blends technology with tactical acumen. It also underscores India's shift from a defensive posture to one that seeks to shape outcomes on the LOC rather than merely respond to them. The operation further enhances the morale of Indian forces, sends a message of assurance to the border population, and puts Pakistan under renewed pressure to rein in its non-state actors. So, looking ahead, the future outcome of Operation Sindoor is likely to unfold across multiple dimensions. Militarily, it has disrupted terror logistics in the short term, but Pakistan may attempt to rebuild its infrastructure under the cover of civilian areas in POK. This raises the likelihood of future Indian strikes becoming more frequent and deeper into enemy territory, particularly if Pakistan doesn't comply with ceasefire agreements. Diplomatically, India has received muted but clear support from clear global actors who view cross-border terrorism as a serious regional destabilizer. Internationally, India's assertiveness enhances its image as a responsible power that prioritizes security while avoiding unnecessary escalation. And in conclusion, Operation Sindoor exemplifies India's evolving military strategy and readiness to confront hybrid threats in a volatile region. It serves as both a deterrent and a blueprint for future operations. The LOC will remain a flashpoint, but the balance has tilted decisively in India's favor for now. Much will depend on how sustained this assertive posture remains and how Pakistan responds, either with a course of correction or by continuing down a path of proxy aggression that now comes with increasingly high costs. That's all for today. Stay tuned with Uday India and subscribe to Uday India. Thank you. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.